monkey in your pants?
Alright then folks, Monks past 5,000 here. It's been a little while. I'm standing up and that feels fucking weird. Anyway, because I usually sit down and my juice is over here and I've got my phone in my hand because it controls my mic and it also controls the camera. No, but because it's a video response to Alan Mamemeister, or otherwise known as Impact 2009. I know that you changed your name by mistake or because and something, but Mamemeister is who he is. I'll put a link down to his channel down below. Fellow YouTuber, awesome dude, Scotland, which makes him better than 97% of all the other YouTubers out there. I do not know, but it's a video response. I say it's been a little while since I've done a video as such, so I thought, yeah, I'm not going to get into that, because whenever I do videos, it's like, oh, it's been a while since, life, busy, fucking other shenanigans. I'll get into that in another day, maybe. But, video response, his first question, I will look at my phone, because I've got all the questions on my phone. His first question was, what's your favourite video game medium, i.e. tape, disc, cartridge, CD, DVD, Blu-ray, I suppose, or digital download, and why? Now I just so conveniently have, let me find an awesome, oh this is awesome, right, this is tape. This is why, well, you could say it's packaging, but I like tapes. Hopefully I don't pull my phone off the desk. Simply because of the packaging, awesome artwork on it, and so nostalgic for me. This is Renegade for the Spectrum. It's just pure sexual filth. But I suppose that's packaging, not the media itself. My throat's fucking annoying me today. I'm out of practice. But I suppose you've got tape, big fond of the media. I know obviously you had to be patient as a child in the 80s, 90s, maybe before, and wait for the games to load. They don't take as long as what people think they take or what they remember. I always get people that say they take 10 minutes to load. But a dead bad tick on my throat. I think Alan, you said they took 10 minutes to load. Some games do, because they're huge, but most games don't take 10 minutes to load at all. It's like 3, 4, 5 minutes at a push. But you got to be patient. But nostalgically, reasonizationals, it's not a word, I know. I do like cassette media for that reason, but probably my favourite, it's quite hard because obviously you've got cassettes. I'm looking over my shelf, which I just love. I've got loads of them there, you probably can't see any of them. I do love cassettes. You've got CDs, which sort of came along and revolutionised things after their little spurt of let's have everything that's FMV, regardless how shitty it is, or interactive encyclopedias. Do you remember that stuff, and PCs and stuff? I remember that. It used to blow my fucking mind, even though it's shit when you think back. Then, so you've got the capacity of the CD, which created and opened up so many more avenues and things you could do in games, etc. And then you've obviously got cartridges, which you just slap it in and you go, and title screen is on instantly, no loading. Windy pops. That means burps. A few people have been asking me that in one of my other videos for some reason. Cartridges and digital downloads. I'm going to do a complete separate video on digital downloads because I have been digitally downloading, not pirating stuff, but digitally downloading a lot of stuff. And I think it's the future. It is, it's inevitable, it's going to happen. But my favourite medium, I've gone like this, and I'll finally get to the answer, is probably, if we're talking the packaging, it has to be cassettes because it's so nostalgic. My favourite medium is probably cartridges, simply for the reason you pop it in and you switch it on, and by the time, before you even have enough time to have a fart, the title screen's up and you're there and you're ready to play with your joypad or controller or whatever in hand, and it's like, yeah, it's good. Had its limitations, but it's also had its benefits, I suppose. No load time. Second question, I've got a dead tickly throat, is how much online gaming do you do now? Alan in his previous video said he used to do a lot of Gears of War. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty on the Xbox 360. I can't remember what game it was, but I used to sit up till 2 o'clock at night. It was a group of friends, and that's the thing about online gaming, is it's a lot more fun with a group of friends. Obviously, you can have a chat, you can have a laugh, you can mess about. Don't get me wrong, you can play online games where you'll just go into a group or a server of people you don't know, and you can have a laugh, you can have a wee chat with them and whatnot, you can still have fun. But I think the crux of online gaming is, especially team-based games, I suppose, you really need to have your friends there, or even not. I remember, not, even not, I don't know where that was going, but I remember, not team-based, I should say, even single-player online multiplayer gaming that's not team-based. I remember playing Call of Duty a lot, and it was like just deathmatch, single. You know what I mean? Every man for themselves. I used to have such a laugh. You sneak about maps and whatnot, and you just hear my mate shouting, "Jim!" I go, "What?" And before I knew it, he'd like stabbed me because he'd behind me. So you'd hear him all the time saying, "Jim!" And I'd instantly be looking about, going, because and some of the times he wasn't even there. He was a dick. But yeah, nowadays very little online gaming. I still subscribe to online services, for example, for the Xbox, simply because you get the free games, and there are certain games that you do need to play online, like recent game, The Division, for example, although you don't need to play it with other people. You don't even need to see other players if you don't want to, unlike Destiny, where you do have to play with other players in certain aspects of the game. But you don't even need to see or have anything to do with other players, but it's got online elements of the game. I don't even know, but yeah, to be fair, no, I've got very little time to play games these days, I suppose, just with life, busyness, etc., work, blah, blah, blah. And I'd probably rather have a good single player story sort of based game experience, escapism. As Dean, that's the word for you. Hope you're all right. Yeah, and get lost in the world. Life is Strange. That's the name of the game. Awesome game. Played that recently. I'll probably do a video on it at some point. Brilliant, brilliant game. I'd rather have an experience like that than probably like just pile hours and hours and hours and hours into Call of Duty or whatnot and leveling up and leveling up. Don't get me wrong, I've played The Division quite a bit, but it's got really no end goal, and I've got so many games that I want to play, so I'd rather play a game start to finish that's got an ending. Some people may be different. But anyway, cough break. Have you ever written a game? Is question number 3. Does noughts and crosses count? I remember, what was it, secondary school, high school, computer studies, I wrote a noughts and crosses game. Or was it checkers? To be fair, I didn't. No, I didn't. Did we? I can't remember. It was like, maybe we got guidance, but we certainly didn't write it from scratch, I don't think. But again, it wasn't just a case of typing stuff in. Does that count as a game? Probably not, because it's not an original game and it wasn't mine. I do remember typing in lots of games like on Spectrums and stuff like that, you know, like magazines or little books, and even like changing the code and try to have a play, but anything that I ever managed was like basic stuff compared to proper games. So unfortunately, I've never written a game. Back in the day, so to speak, when we were youngsters, I remember me and my friend would come up with an idea for a game, etc. It's probably something that's always fascinated me, but for one reason or another, my life, career choices, or lack of choices, has not taken me down that route, unfortunately. Question number 4. This is number 4. This is what 4 looks like. Do you ever think one day you'll decide to give up YouTube, and why? Do you ever think I'll decide to give up YouTube? Possibly. It's been in the back of my mind recently. Hence why there's not been much video content from me recently, I suppose. I used to put out a lot of content, but work has been ridiculously busy, and I've had lots of other things going on that has genuinely taken up all my time, all my thought processes, everything to do with a property that I let out, loads of issues there, ridiculously huge, builders, bills, new carpets need redecoration, try to now find new tenants. All my weekends have been taken up at that place, etc. I try to get it sorted again, sit on the back of the previous tenants moving out. So possibly, because when I don't do a lot of YouTube videos, like I haven't been recently, I've been gaming and I've been enjoying gaming. It's down to lack of time more than anything else. You come home from work, you sit down, you chill out for a bit, you sort your kids out, you have something to eat, you watch a bit of TV with the missus. By the time you know it, it's like God knows what time at night. The missus generally tends to go to bed. I'm still awake, and then I'll probably just play a game rather than come and make a video. It's just easier, and yeah, it's just what I've been in the mood for recently. So will I ever give up with YouTube? I'm not saying that I am. Oh, fucking windy pops. Cherry Pepsi Max, still drinking that stuff. But yeah, it's something I've thought about now and again, to be honest with you. I'm not saying I'm going to by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying I'm going anywhere as such. It's just one of those things, try to find balance. My throat's failing with work and life, and just try to find the time to do it more than anything else. But I saw that Alan's video come up, so I thought I'll make a video response to it, because I like doing these things more than anything. More than anything? No, I don't like doing them more than anything. I just like them, and I like doing them. I don't even know where this is going. You can tell it's been a while. So yeah, that'd be the only reason. If I thought I wasn't enjoying it, I wasn't interested anymore, and maybe just time constraints, restrictions, I suppose. How many hours a week do you devote to making YouTube content? Right now, 0. To be honest with you, any videos that I've put up, I made like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe, something like that. But I sort of go through waves. I used to put up a video every day, and obviously you come in, even if it was like a Spectrum gameplay, for example, you come in, you put the game on, you have a little play, that's 10 minutes, record a video, that's another 10, 15 minutes, you edit it, that could take a bit of time depending what you're doing in the video or whatnot. You encode it, render it I should say, you can tell it's been a while, I don't even know the proper words anymore. You render a video, and then I compress it even more, which takes even longer. So yeah, it can vary wildly. I've done gameplays of games where I've played through complete games before, etc., and obviously it can take a bit of time. But more recently, when I have recorded videos, I'll do it on a Sunday, something like that, either a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday morning, where I'll rattle a few videos off at the same time. That can maybe be 4 hours, 5 hours or so. But big respect to anybody who puts up content like daily. Well, say that, it's easy to stand in front of a camera like this, speak, and then just go ping and upload it to YouTube. But people who put a wee bit of effort in, a wee bit of editing, etc., it can take up a lot of your time. And I don't mean that in a way of disrespect to anybody who doesn't do any editing and anything like that. That's not what I was getting at. But it doesn't take as long as if you do. So that's that, I think. Fucking hell, I'm out of breath and I'm out of brain cells, and we're out of questions also. So that's all the questions then, guys. That was a video response to Mamemeister, Alan. I will put down a filthy dog. I will put a link down to his original video down below in the comments section, description box. I'll also put the questions in the description box as well. Go check out Alan, go check out his original video, and do a video response if you want to as well. And hello to new subscribers. Don't know where you keep appearing from, but hello. Hopefully content will get back to normal soon. I keep saying that, but hopefully it will. Workload is beginning to reduce a little bit, or I'm getting it a little bit more under control, and hopefully issues with my property that I let out will be sorted soon, and that'll stop taking up quite a bit of my spare time. And yeah, I'm not going to promise anything. Nowadays, I think a video from me will be a video from me when you see a video from me. I'm not going to tie myself down to any commitments. I'm not a commitment kind of guy, he says, with 2 kids and a wife and a house, and yeah, never mind. Like I say, guys, that's it from me as always. Thank you much for watching. It's seriously very much appreciated. I notice, see, when I stand up, I feel uncomfortable, and I wobble and I sway. It's just hard to stand still in front of a camera, I think. It's a bit strange. I think next video I'll be sitting in my seat down here where it's more comfortable. But I said, thank you much for watching. As always, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I may have said that already. I can't remember what I say at the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. There you go. I told you it's fucking been a while.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?